Welcome back, everyone. So this is our last final installment. Let's go ahead and do a walkthrough. Here's our shopping, and I'm going to focus on these gloves here. And we'll notice we've got 10 total, and in our inventory says we have 10, so it matches the amount that is available to buy. Our order forms are all in order. As you can see here, we have everything listed, and everything is green. So let's find something else. Here's the gloves. I'm going to buy a bunch of these things so that now we're going to be low on them. And let's go ahead and check the day's transactions. And these are the only things I've bought today. Here's the transactions I just made. Let's go to the inventory. Let's check on these. And as you can see, they are low. That's why it is in red. So let's order 10. And now we got 10 on the way. And as you can see at the end, in this lesson, we'll build a cancel button. We can see the analytics as showing our purchase. This is the purchase for the whole year for that same item. Here are our reviews and all of our purchases, and our search is working for all of our orders that we've ever done. And let's go ahead and do a print to see kind of what it looks like when we want to print something. Notice that the footer and the nav will be gone when we print stuff out. So it's just the content of the body. And let's take a look and see what happens when we cancel the order. And as you can see, it's been canceled. So let's order it again. 6 on the way. I'm just trying out the search. It's basically I'm just trying out the searches and the options for our list, just to show that they're working, being that this is our last walkthrough. And a trick, if you just want to show all the years, just make sure that are all on the default except for the year. So now I have the order received. And then we have everything is in stock, and as you can see, it's all represented correctly in an order, and then we have everything turned green, and it's no longer red anymore here, so we are good. Now, one thing I just wanted to clear that field out upon success. If you notice when we were making the order for the items, and we hit the order, it didn't clear out the field. So I'm just typing in, I'd like a blank field once there's successfully an order been sent. So that's what I'm doing here. Just a quick fix as I walk through the last few things. And as the time goes on, I'm sure I'll find some other things I'd like to update. So make sure that you keep a close eye. There we go, so it's clearing. Make sure you keep a close eye if you'd like to keep the updates for this application in case you're using it for your business or something. Get the latest updates from my GitHub. So let's walk through the entire thing again in mobile. Everybody remembers the imagery, and everybody remembers all the lessons we've already gone through for all this. I just want to make sure that it's here where we have some film for when I do my basically I'm going to do like a marketing role for this, and it'll be about a minute long. So bear with me as I kind of walk through all the steps and stuff so that I can have that as kind of a splash reel for my marketing. And maybe more people like you will come along and want to watch my videos. So it looks like at this point I have 2 different orders at 2 different times, and so I deleted one of them. Canceled one of them basically. And then you go down here, you can see that now that one's canceled and here's the other. So I just went ahead and want to verify it's all working. Yeah, it looks a lot better now that I put those card spacing in there. So I just showed a little bit of how to zoom in on that chart. And, just demonstrating all of our mobile stuff works the same. I mean, it's the same application, so I don't know why it wouldn't work the same. So yeah, the search works great. Looks like I bought this thing 1 billion times, but it's just for me testing is why I have so many of the same item. And okay, so let's go ahead and let's show you what we did. For the most part, I just thought we left off with the thing looking rather ugly, the log for the ordering of the items. It needed something, and what that something is the card class that Bootstrap offers. And as you can see here in the review and ordering, that's what I'm looking for, that look and feel. So here it is. I have now applied it. Now, I'm going to do a bunch of ternary operators, if you noticed here, because sometimes something is ordered, sometimes it's received, and sometimes it's been canceled. And so I'm going to rearrange a lot of this stuff to have a ternary operator and show something different based on those conditions. And the way I'm going to find out those conditions is finding out is if in the actual status, if it says ordered, received, or canceled. And if that is a -1, obviously, we'll ultimately be doing the ternary operator will show which one accordingly. Now here I'm also writing to say if we're running low on an item, not only is the text going to be read, but I want the buttons to be read. So that's just kind of another ternary operator that I'm adding on to. So let's also do this to our buttons. I feel like those buttons should be secondary, so there they are with the secondary instead of the outline. They look a little better now. Okay, so another thing I noticed that a lot of this stuff needed was we needed to get things coming in order. Now, granted, this is all from testing, so nothing's really in order. I went in and manufactured the dates. As you purchase things, they'll come in correctly dated, and as you order things, obviously, unless someone goes in and manually screws up your dates in your database. But either way, since I did it that way, I want to reinsure that we are going to get things in the correct order. So as you can see, I'm typing in on the backend server in a SQL string an order by and something that will help me out with that. That way, if in case something is off, then I can go ahead and it'll be fixed before it gets to me. I don't want to have something that has the wrong dates lined up. So this is a real simple one. Like, I remember when I first learned how easy this was, and I just was beside myself because JavaScript doesn't have anything like this. You have to kind of do a comparison for each one. So it gets to be, it's nice to use the sort, but it's not as easy as just saying sort, so as we know. So this is really nice and easy. Thank you, SQL. I was glad to learn this. I remember that day years back. So everything's now in order. And it looks nice and clean. All right. And once again, you can see the red button, order more, and the order more, and we're -3. So for the cancellations, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this button that we already have, said order received, and I'm just going to reword it and say canceled. Because we're already doing an update. So I don't really have to do a lot. I just need to change the status to canceled. And then that's really how it's all going to work out. I'm not even writing a new function. I'm just going to change that string. So let's write some ternary operators. So if something has received in it, it'll have that, or if something has canceled in it, or if something has ordered in it, it'll all have something different. So basically that's what I'm going to do. Since I have more than 2 options, I have to write null for the 3 ternary operators. There'll be what I want, and then it'll be null, and I'll do that 3 times. Just because we're beyond the ternary operator would go for 2, so I'm just going to expand that a little bit. But as you can see, the canceled is going to be a muted color to kind of represent that this is no longer active. And there it is down there. I think that it's a nice representation. Granted, we need to get the rest of the stuff colored correctly. Anything successful will be in green. So let's get back and let's get in there and fix that real quick. So yeah, as you can see, the ternary operator I'm using is, does this thing have the word canceled in it? And if it was -1, then it means no. But if it's not -1, it means yes. So just everybody knows if it's not there, it's going to be -1. So just greatest way to find out if something is in a string or not, and matching characters. So item of status will determine what color this will be printed out in, for the most part. And then granted, if it is in the process of being ordered, it will be a big warning alert with 2 buttons. So it's a lot easier to show you than it is to explain it verbally. So just keep an eye on how this works out, and I'll see if I can keep the comments to a minimum as you watch me just reorganize this JSX. So I'm getting closer. I basically have to do a little bit of fixing so it'll actually write what I want. I've missed out on something here, and let me go fix it. There we go. Ordering, not ordered. And it looks like I ordered this a couple days ago. A few days ago. So let's just cancel that one. Yeah. So I canceled that one, and I've got this other one coming in that I just did. Okay. Let's get these ternary operators done correctly. Just a couple more cleanups to make this thing look nice. We're just a few minutes away from being finished with this whole project. And then I'm going to wrap these unordered lists up, and then they will be basically encapsulated into a card, but each unordered list has its own determination of what the content, whatever the content is, it will be a little bit different. So it's a good way to do this consistently, is just kind of copy and paste from one to the other, and to kind of do changing as we see fit. Just a few more places where I'm going to tidy up. Yeah, sometimes when I'll type something and Visual Studio will close the tag when I don't need it, so it does kind of mess me up sometimes when it's trying to help. See, I don't necessarily need it to help, but it's trying. Yeah, it's looking a lot better now. Definitely can tell if something is on the way. So and just kind of move the status up here a little bit. All right, let's just double check and see. Looks like it's doing all right. As you can see up there. Let's do our final walkthrough. And this is kind of what we saw at the beginning of the video. So you don't have to walk through this if you don't want to. We saw it at the beginning. I'm also going to be doing a little more mobile. This is literally the same video that we watched at the beginning. I tend to show the final project or whatever going to be finished with at the end of the lesson in the beginning to keep people's attention. It does not work. People only watch like 30 seconds of these videos. But if you're out there and you're actually using these to, further your business or something like that, I'm really happy that I was able to reach you and help you out in whatever you might be doing. God knows I went to a lot of school and did a lot of things to learn all this, and it's a shame that, I don't have anything better to do than just do this for fun. But I hopefully somebody else gets an opportunity and they can utilize this stuff that I've taught on the internet. And I hope everybody has the best of luck finding those opportunities. I know how hard it is. And I also want to say how much these Apex charts, open source charts, have been helpful. That really does bring production value to the way my sites look. So some of those plugins have really paid off. Obviously, it does help with analytics. So, man, it really does make things look professional. So get used to those. Start using the properties and getting to modify them the way you went on the look and feel. I think that I've only shown the very beginning of what those things are capable of. There's a lot of different options in the Apex charts. So I hope that this ordering and inventory becomes helpful. And let me know if there are any questions as to what about if I miss something. I'd love to find out somebody's opinion of what else they think my next project should be. Yeah, so just walking through some of the functionality. All right, I'm going to do a mobile walkthrough as well. So I'll just slide this over here so we can kind of play around with the same app and mobile. Yeah, just going to walk through everything, the transaction log, how to utilize the filters for the time and search. And I'll just do a simple order here. Looks like I already had one coming. Oh yeah, this is from the earlier today. So I canceled the one I had from 2 days ago. And you can see here, that one's canceled, and then the one I just did is here. And then I'll just do a received. And as you can see, it has been received. Yep, there it is. Ordered 10. And this is how you can go and see the whole years. There you go. You just set everything to default except for the year. and it's how it works. I'm just going to run the search. So I hope you guys enjoyed this walk through how to turn a cart into an e-com web app. I think that this is hopefully useful for you guys, and I wish you the best of luck.